Hi there everyone, my name is Dima. Welcome to my first ever video. This is going to be a tarot reading. It's going to be a pick a card. I look really terrible today, but I really had this idea in my mind that I would make the video. And so just like ignore my hair, ignore my clothes, like I spilled a bit of water on me, but you won't be seeing me that much. This is just for the intro so you know that what I look like, and in a moment you're going to see a few card decks in front of you and you're going to be able to choose one of the groups, and we'll take a look at what are your person's sexual fantasies and kinks and basically everything. So I really hope that you'll like this video, and this is like a leap of faith for me. We'll see where this takes me, so enjoy the video. Guys, so the way this works is I would like you to think about the person that you'd like to know about. You'd like to know all these spicy details about whoever that might be. This channel is all-inclusive, so you know, whatever gender, whatever orientation, doesn't matter. Just think about your person, take a deep breath, and while you're doing that, take a look here at these crystals and choose one of these groups. Now, of course, if you feel drawn to more crystals, you may as well choose more of the groups. And let's start with number 1. Here, this is the rose quartz crystal. Then we have number 2. This is the clear quartz. Number 3 would be the bismuth crystal, and number 4 would be the azurite. So choose one of these or more. Go to the timestamp in the description of the video, and I'll see you on your reading. Group number 1, you guys chose this pile with this beautiful rose quartz. So let's take a look at what your person desires. What are their attractions and their kinks and all that. Now, of course, I'm going to try and keep as safe for work as possible, but you know, you never know where we get. All right, group number 1. So with the first card here, the Seven of Swords in reverse, I really see that this person has been through a lot, and one of the things that perhaps really turns them on is honesty. Now, I know this might sound like really weird, but this person really likes to also like sort of take control, and they want to know where they're at with you. So one of the things that they really value, and you know, this doesn't just have to pertain to sex and attraction, but generally I really see that this person loves to be always informed about what's happening. So I really want, and this person really wants to be open with you in whatever they're doing. So perhaps you could say that one of their sexual desires is actually being open with you. Like, I really see here that this person really wants to make this something that is really between you two people, really wants this to be like an exclusive thing. So I'm really seeing here that this person really loves the trusts, and that is one of the things that they're basing the relationship on. And of course, this also pertains to the sexual part. So really what I see here is this person really wants to give you a lot, and they want to get a lot back. Like, they really want balance in this, but I generally just really see that this person wants to know what wave they're riding, like what river they're in. They want to know where they're standing with you. So that's really one great start. Here I see Smoky in reverse, and Smoky in reverse would actually be the Emperor in Classic Tarot. So what I see here is that this person really likes to take control, and maybe a little bit too much, like with the Seven of Swords here especially, and you know, now clarified by the Emperor in reverse or Smoky. This person really loves, like, they love to take control, and they love to be very dominant. So whatever this might be, whatever they might like is, well, one of the things, as I said, they really like to be in control of the situation. So maybe that's even why they, you know, they always want to be on the same, not on the same level necessarily, that's not what I wanted to say, but like, they want to always know where they're standing. And one of the ways that they're achieving this is actually by taking control. So by taking control of the situation, and thereby also sex with you, they really know where they're standing. And you know, this is just like a person who really likes to, you know, assert their dominance in sex, if you could say that way. And they might also be of a fire sign, and I'm getting mostly Aries here, so it's also one thing to keep in mind. And here we have the Tower. So whatever this person likes, I'm seeing here that they have very like strong energy, even in sex. I see here that they like want to shake things up in the bed, both figuratively and literally, of course. So, like, really, in these three cards, I really like see that this person really likes to, like, I already said, shake things up. Like, they want to have an impact on you. Like, they're the person who likes things hard. They really like energetic and hard sex. And this is something that's, it's sometimes a little bit hard to handle with this person. But obviously, if you chose this deck, there's probably a reason why. And this is like the person who really likes, they, I'm even getting like a little bit more sadistic. So this person might even enjoy, and now this might sound bad, and I don't want to condone domestic violence or anything, but I think that they like at least, to bend you over the knee and slap your butt and stuff like that with like, a lot of force and perhaps even biting. There are just energies here that are really indicating to me that this person really wants to have an impact on you. They might even want to leave a mark on you. And, that's not to say that this person is abusive. That's not what I want to say here, but I'm really getting the vibes that this person really likes to even like perhaps use toys and sort of put you in a state where they're in absolute control. And I'm just getting like really strong vibes, group number one here. So let's go over to other cards here. Let's see what else we get for this person. Okay, that was fast. So we have the Devil in reverse. So yeah, this person is unchained, literally. Like, this person will not be, how to say it, like, they won't be, there's no way you can hold them down in this sense. Like, this person really has the energy around them that they will do what they want when they want. Now, I'm not saying they will rape you or anything. Although, okay, this might sound really bad, but they might have that kind of kink. And of course, that's only okay if you're okay with it too. And people do have desires like that. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed about this, but I just really see that this person really like loves to be in control of you. They might even like, try to tie you up and stuff like that. And there's really just a lot of fiery sexual energy, and it's just a very, very strong reading so far, group number one. So let's see what else we get here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and I'm going to have to move the cards a little bit. So I'm going to just move this and move the rose quartz a bit here so that we can get, all the cards in here. All right, so in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, let's see. Well, what I'm getting is like, not unlucky in the sense, but like, this person really wants to take control again. Like, with the Wheel of Fortune, when it's upright, we're really talking about the energies of like, trusting the universe, being on the right path, and just like listening to your higher self and all that. But with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, this person like really wants to be the person who decides a lot of things. I'm getting really strong dominant vibes here, group number one. And if that's something you're into, then this person is definitely for you. And I'm just seeing here that, there are also like, what, 4 major arcana cards here. So even that, like, that enhances this whole feeling that I have, like this fiery energy of pure dominance and all that. And I honestly think that this also is like person who won't just want to have sex with you. Like, they want to own you in more ways than just sex. And that's not to say that they want you to be their slave, except for sex, obviously, but they want to have a strong relationship with you, because this is that type of energy that you can only achieve with someone that you really deeply trust. So this is some really strong connection here, group number one. So whoever this person is, this is what their like ideal state would be. This is ideally what they would like. And really, I see here that it has to be a very strong relationship for this to even happen. So yeah, I mean, if there's not trust between you two, then this energy would really just destroy it all. So this is a very hard person to handle, so to say, but I can really tell you that the sex is probably very rewarding with this person. We also have here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I see that this person really may like a lot of degrading things. They like to do degrading things, and this might be, you know, I said I want to keep this reading really safe for work, but I would lie if I didn't say that this person might not like things that are a little bit revolting to the outside, like for example, bodily fluids, let's say, armpits and stuff like that, like things that, you know, conventional society would find gross. And yeah, it's just like they really like to humiliate, even, I would say. Like they want to put you in a position where they feel like they're very, like, how to say this, like they want to feel like they're just in absolute control. Like these are just very, very strong cards, group number one, and they're falling out like that, like like this message is clear. And there's the Hermit in reverse. So what I really see here is also that the person like doesn't want to be alone here. I really see that this person really like wants to feel like they are with someone here, and one of the ways that they're achieving this is also in sex, like that they really want to have control, like they don't want to let you go, is what I'm seeing. So that's really, as I said again, trust, and there's probably going to be a bigger relationship and a deeper, profounder thing going on with this person. So that's just a very interesting card. Again, it's Major Arcana, so like guys, this is like some very, very strong energies here. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I really see here that, you know, with the Tower even above it, this person really like, they have a very set mindset in how they want to do things. Like I see here that they're very like, they're the person who just has to be on top. Like this is the person who will not submit. Like this is the person who will not be on the other side. Like this person is not versatile, so to say. Like they really have their own position, and they want to dominate no matter what. Like they're not a person who wants to be submissive in this relationship or in this, you know, sexual encounter. So I really do see here that they might be open to doing things as long as they are in control of them, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what else we get here. The Two of Wands. Again, I see here that this person really like, I don't want to say like that they're close-minded, but they really see here that like they want to be the one to decide where this is going to go. And again, as I said, if you're a person who wants to be led in this, as in more submissive, then this is really the person for you. And I'm really seeing really strong cards and strong energies overall. Now with the Two of Wands, also the symbolism of two, like again, partnership, and also like someone who really wants to have a strong, profound connection to you. So it's not just someone that will want to have sex with you. It's a person who wants to do way more than that. I have one card here that fell to the floor, and I see Three of Cups here. So this is very interesting because this whole reading was just mostly about like the fact that they want to have a strong relationship with you. But what I also see here is that they might also want to involve someone that they know in this. Like they want to maybe bring other people in, but they don't want like they want to command them too, so to say. Like I really do see here that this person has to trust you. Like this person is going to be exclusively for you, but they might want to bring in someone else, and maybe they might also want to bring in someone who's also like dominant, so to say. Like it's a very strong energy here is what I'm seeing, and they might also like to use some special tools, let's say, for sex, and even alcohol or other, you know, possible drugs. That's also possible. So really just strong energies here, but they just really love to have fun in sex. Like they're very free spirit, very energetic, and you know, I like when I said drugs, like this sounds really bad, but like even alcohol is a drug. So let's just consider that, you know, and see where that goes. But this person is not for everyone. Like I can tell from the energies here, like this is a very strong personality in sex and just generally. So yeah, like very dominant, and as I said, probably Aries or some other kind of sign that's in the fire, or they might have a rising sign like that. But group number one, this is really the reading I received for you. Very strong energies, as I said. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, and there will be probably and hopefully many more to come. So thank you again, and I wish you a beautiful day. Group two, you guys chose the clear quartz crystal. So let's take a look about what your person likes, what they desire in sex and other things. So let's get straight to it. All right, so first thing I have here is the Six of Wands. So whatever this person likes is, first thing I see that they like to move forward a lot. So whatever idea you might have in your mind, or whatever idea they might have there in mind, I see they love to experiment here. So they really are the person who want to take the lead and go forward with this new idea to see where it takes them. So right off the bat, I'm getting like very adventurous vibes here. And this is a very great start, group number two. So I see that they're also quite open-minded about anything, because they really like to take charge and go to new, undiscovered places, whatever that might be. So that's, yeah, as I said, a solid foundation to build on. So whatever you might like, this person I see here, that they will be very willing to explore and actually even excited about it. So that's as I said, that's really great. You have the Tower in reverse. So again, this just like supports what I was saying, because with the Tower in reverse, I see here that this person really like won't be offended by anything. Like, this person is so open-minded that whatever you like to do, they will keep it stable. Like, they will actually want to go ahead and please you. So I really see here that this person really is a person that wants to make you feel good, and it makes them feel good too. So it's probably one of those people that actually like orgasms just because you do, which is really great, group number two. And I'm a little bit jealous because it's well, I'm not going to go into any personal details here, but just let's say that it's good to have someone that cares about you in the sense too. So it's really great, group number two. And again, I see that their desires might not be as unconventional, really, but they are definitely open, even though they might not seem like they are. I see here that they are open to trying new things, and nothing really offends them. So it's really just important to be honest with this person and see where that takes you. Now I have the Ace of Cups here, so this person is not just about sex. Like, honestly, I have to say here that they really care about how you feel in the relationship and in sex in general. So what I think turns this person on is also your happiness. And this is the type of person really that, as I said, like, is the person to get turned on by you getting turned on, orgasming, by you orgasming, and just generally like that. So this person really has a lot to give. And it's also quite possible that they might be more on the submissive side here, though I don't have that many cards out here yet. But what I can definitely tell you is, whatever they are, they really make sure that you are the first person in the in the encounter that they care about there. So they really are able to have fun as long as you are. So it's definitely a very agreeable person. So let's take out some more cards here and let's see where it takes us. Just gonna have to move these up a bit. All right, the Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, again here I see very like strong motherly energies about this person, and that's not to say, like, that sounds really bad when I say it, but I really see here that this person like wants a very balanced like sort of emotion here. They really want to make you feel good, and it's really a very nice spirit in this sense, and it really love to give. So I see that they're sort of like have this motherly energy around them, whoever this might be. Like, they have very strong feminine energy in this sense, and they really just want to make sure that you're feeling great at the start, during what's happening, and at the end. So one of their kinks is really you feeling good, whatever you might like. Okay. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, as I said here, this person really likes when things are, very direct, where these things are, where there's nothing that they have to second guess themselves. Like, they really want you to be very open with them because they have a lot to offer you, and they really want to give you a lot. And I think I might have said this a million times now, but I'm also getting strong water energies here. So this might be a Pisces, might be also a Cancer or a Scorpio. So it's a really deep connection here, and I think that extends further than just sex because I'm just really, this person feels a lot of things, and they're also a person who, as I said, like they're able to connect with you on a soul level too. So really here, I think that they're very mutable in what they like because they really like just follow you in this because as long as you're having fun, they are too. So whatever you might like, this person is very open to trying it because as long as I said, as you like it, they do too because you're happy and they see it. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Six of Swords here, so that's a very interesting card. Yeah, like this person is not even scared, so to say, like to give you your own freedom here. Like they really like want to take the passive role here. So I'm really getting more like the passive submissive person here. And this is just really a person who will, listen to what you want and they'll be able to give it to you. And they're submissive to the point that they can be dominant too. Like they want to please you so hard that if that means them having to take the lead, they will. They do have the fire energy here too and the Six of Wands. So this person is definitely, as I said, very versatile in what they do. So this is like a very catch-all term, really. This would be the definition of a person who's really like a Ditto from Pokemon, a person who will transform to whatever you want them to be, because as I said, as long as you are enjoying it, they are too. And you're really the most important person. Like, you are their kink, you are their fetish in this sense. Then we have the Magician in reverse. So, again, here, like, this is just, like, reinforcing what I said about this person not really creating the experience. They create the experience from what you give them. Like, I really see, like, again, more submissive vibes here, but I see that, like, whatever idea you have, they are able to create, but they're not the person to come up with things. Like, they're not the person who will tell you, I like this, I like that. They will just straight up tell you, tell me what you want to do and we'll do it. So that's really the energy I'm getting here. So a person you can definitely try a lot of things with. And I have the Emperors here. So again, this is about you. This is about them caring. This is, again, the motherly energy. We also do have quite a lot of major arcana cards here. So this is a very strong person when it comes to feelings too. So there are very strong feelings between you two here. And I honestly would be surprised if this was not also a relationship thing. Like, I don't think this is just for sex. So really, this person wants you to feel good at the end of the day. Whatever they might have to do what they will. And now we have the moon upright. So we have two moons here. So it's very interesting thing here. So I'm gonna take out one more card to see, where this takes us. But what I think here is I'm also getting strong Pisces vibes, because we have two moons and Pisces here. So also Cancer possible. We do have a small lobster here. But anyway, what I wanted to say is they have very big fantasies. Like, again, they are able to do whatever you want them to do, and they're able to amp it up, and they're able to really make it a very strong experience for both of you. So I really see here that they are very open-minded about everything, and that they're able to just generally give you what you want, and maybe to the extent that you didn't even know that they could mutate it to, so to say. So, like, whatever your own kink might be, whatever your own desire might be, this person will be able to spice it up and will be able to make sure that you're getting 100% what you love, and maybe even more than that. All right, and we do have the Page of Cups here. So yes, again, we have very strong Pisces vibes. There's a little fish here. It's, again, a water sign. So yeah, this just person, like, they want to love you, so to say. Like, that's their kink. They want to make you feel good. They want to feel good about you, and just generally they want to have a very deep connection with you. And whether this begins with sex, It's possible here because they're like the very young spirit, very motherly, caring, and you just want to make sure that at the end of the day, you're feeling full. Um, or on the other hand, that you feel empty, but full in the heart, if that makes sense. So, group number 2, this is a reading that I've received for you. I hope you like this reading, and I hope that you'll give me positive comments or any comments, so to say, so that I know what to improve. But I hope that we'll see each other again in another video. And thanks again for watching, and I wish you a beautiful day. Number 3, you guys chose this beautiful bismuth crystal, so let's take a look at what your reading entails. So we're starting out here with the Page of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Chariot, or Chariot, I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, group number 3. So the first thing that I see here in the 3 cards is that this person really likes to move forward in sex and just generally in like sexual intercourse. So this person is very spontaneous. That is one thing that I can see here. Like this person really loves to just go at it like spontaneously. Like it's that type of person that's going to my camera is a little bit okay. One second, sorry, I have to fix this. I hope this is good. Yeah, I have like a broken, oh god. Okay, 1 second. All right, sorry, group 3. Let's get back to this. So okay, in these 3 cards right here, the one thing that I can see, as I said, is the spontaneity of this person. Like this person really will do it anywhere, anytime. Like this is very interesting sort of timing, so let's say. And the other thing that I see here is that they are not the person who really want to take the lead here, if you know what I'm saying. Like this person is probably more to the submissive side, but still very energetic. There might be a Taurus here in the Chariot that I see. We also do have some earth and fire energy. Fire energy could also be here. I could get Leo also, or any other signs like that, or Aries or Sagittarius. But one thing again that I see here, with the Page of Wands in the reverse, this person is probably one that wants to be degraded a lot. Like they like to be verbally degraded. That's what I'm seeing here. Like they like to be told things that are not necessarily very nice, but in a sexual context, this is what turns them on. Also here in the Two of Wands, I see here that this person doesn't really want to take charge. They don't want to take the lead here, and that they really want to be led by someone. And perhaps that's also with the Chariot here, that they will really go to whatever lengths they need to satisfy you too, but they also like want to get their fair share. Like I see here that they want to be sort of guided by you, or by anyone else, in sexual matters, and they're just like a little bit submissive here, even when it comes to like the time of sex. But one thing that I do see here they do take charge in is when they will start doing it. So this is the person who will just come up to you and start doing very nasty things, but in order to please you. Like they like you so much that they will actually start doing this like randomly, like when you're in the kitchen doing something, or I don't know, in bed, or watching TV at the sofa or something. Like they will come and they will start doing things. Like that's the type of person that I see here, group number 3. So let's take out some more cards to see where this reading takes us. And as I said, so far I'm getting a little bit more submissive vibes here. All right, so let's take a look here. I'm just gonna have to take out the deck. Okay. Wow, okay, that was fast. We do have the King of Swords here. So this person, as I said, like they really like to be told nasty things, and they might also be one to tell you nasty things too, but they might like perhaps say more conform to what you want them to say. And I want to keep this very safe for work, as possible. But one of the things that I can tell you as an example, like they like to be called names perhaps, but they want to refer to you as something that is not divine necessarily, but like sir, madam, and stuff like that. Like you get what I'm saying. Like this really strong submissive vibes here. So they really want you to be that person who takes control of the wording, and generally just like the way you address them. They want to be guided by your words, and I also see here that they really like your voice, so it's also one of the great things here. Okay, next we have the we have a lot of swords here. The Knight of Swords, and when this card is in reverse, you know, as I said, this person is not really the person to initiate this kind of talk. Like, they will perhaps want and wait for you to start telling them what to do and start guiding them what they're supposed to do to you and all that, but really they're not the person to like charge in with you know, what they want to do. Like, the only time that they will actually start coming in is when they actually start doing things, but they don't tell you what they're gonna do. Like, that's spontaneous, as in they will come in and start pleasing you down there, let's say, and they won't tell you about it, but they really want you to, you know, catch on to what they're doing. So I guess that when they are horny or something, they will come in, they will start doing something, and then they're waiting for you to guide them to what to do next. Like, they really want to, that's the only way that I can see they can initiate, is that I really like, they start pleasing you and then they want to get pleased too, but they're still waiting for your command, so to say. Like, they like to be commanded around a lot. Okay, and we do have the, we have the Hangman here. So yeah, as I said, this person really likes to be commanded in the relationship, just generally in sexual matters. So just really like waiting for your command there, like this Hangman is. They might also like, you know, rope and stuff like that, like being tied up. So it's really like a very submissive person, as I said, group number 3. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Page of Wands. So one of the things I see here is that this person wants to try out new things, but they're, again, like, they might be a person to suggest, you know, one of the things that you want to try, or what they want to try, but necessarily they won't maybe be the person really who will go on and start doing this. Like, perhaps if you ask them if they want to try something, they will go for it. So I really see that they're open to new ideas, is what I'm trying to say. Like, of course they have some things of their own that they like to try, but they also want to please you. So whatever you want to try, they will also go for. Like, they're able to compromise in this, and as I said, they're more submissive. So it's more like what you say that they will want to do, but there are some things that they also want to try, if that makes sense, group number 3. Okay, and we have the 5 of Swords. So okay, well, what I see here is that this person even likes, you know, things that are a little bit nasty. Now we're talking about the energy here of, like, you know, betrayal and degradation and stuff like that. So like, this person, of course, I'm not saying that they like to be betrayed or anything, but they do get off on it, so to say. Like, they do like when you don't treat them equally, so to say. So they like when you know, basically treat them like they're someone who's under you, which is basically, you know, the overall vibe I'm getting here. We do have, again, the air energy, so it could be also a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And yeah, they just like to be very degraded by you. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. The 9 of Swords, also Swords energy. So yeah, they really like to be even a little bit scared of you, so to say. Like, they're very submissive to the point that they really want you to tell them how you're going to punish them, so to say, and they want to be a little bit afraid of you, which is what I'm getting, which is, might sound like a really bad thing, but, you know, if you're on the other side here and into that kind of stuff, then this is definitely a person for you. But I see here that they more like get off on the fact that they anticipate something more than you actually doing it. Like, I don't see them to be that, like, masochistic or something. They might be masochistic in their mind, but not necessarily in their body. So they're not that kind of person to, like, really enjoy being beaten up and stuff like that. So that's not really the vibes I'm getting. I'm getting that they like to think about it, but they don't really like receiving it. So I think what they're trying to do is they're going to try and push you to the limit, but they're not going to step over that limit, you know, where they would actually get a punishment or something like that. So they might be, like, very dreamy also about things. Like, they might have really big, you know, sexual fantasies in their head, but when it comes to you actually fulfilling them, they might not be as like willing, because they will realize, you know, how much how painful or whatever it is. So I do really see here that this person does have limits. Like, this is not a person who will just like do everything like to the maximum limit. Like, you will have to be able to push them to the limit perhaps, but you know, if it comes to breaking the barriers, this person has quite strong barriers when it comes to, you know, pain and stuff like that. But I think that you were able to break them with some practice, but you know, it's not something that they will do just right away. Like, they still have stuff to learn. Like, they're pretty young spirit here, I would say. And we have the strength card here. So I did also have Leo here, you know, in the chariot. Now this might also be a Cancer energy. So we do really have, like, as I said, mostly we have air signs. Like, we have a lot of swords. We might also have Leo, Cancer. But just for that, like, what I see here with the strength is, yeah, it's like clarified here, if you, as you can see by the Nine of Swords. So this person really likes to anticipate, like, you know, your strength, and they really like to think about it and all that. So this is really a person who wants to sort of feel like they're taming the beast. Like, they want to feel like they're in the presence of a beast here, like this person here, but they have like this really feminine energy around them, group number 3. And as I said, they really like when someone is in control, and they really want to move forward with it, and they're also very spontaneous. So group number 3, this was the reading that I received for you. I hope that you really like this reading, and I'll hope to see you again in the future. So thank you again for watching, and I wish you a great day. Group 4, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this Zurite crystal, so let's take a look at what your reading entails, what your person's fantasies are. So we have the Two of the Two of Swords in reverse. Then we have the High Priestess. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, these are some very interesting energies, so just give me a moment to meditate here. Well, one thing that I see here, group number 4, is that this person is very intuitive. And what I think that is the thing here is that they really like to conserve the balance here in the relationship, generally in sex-wise. So yes, I do see here that they might, you know, sometimes be a little bit indecisive, but that's just because they want to, you know, make sure that everyone here is getting what they want. Like, they really are the person to be listening to you, and they are the person who will really want to make you happy and make themselves happy too. So I'm really seeing a very, like, balanced sort of, like, interaction here. Like, I'd say that they're very traditional from what I can see. Like, when it comes to kings and stuff like that, it's not to say that they don't have any, but they're really interested in just, like, you know, getting the job done and having fun. Like, they want, the end goal for them is for you both to be satisfied here. So I really see here that, you know, they have very strong energies when it comes to understanding you. They want to understand you, and they want to feel understood here. So I really see that what turns them on is not so much of a physical thing, rather than the mental thing. So they really, like, you know, want to be balanced here. They want to be one that's on top once and then not, you know, just like very versatile, very balanced energies here. So let's take a look at some more cards here to really figure out what energies we have here. Let me just take my deck of cards here. All right, we have the Devil in reverse. So yeah, again, I see here that this person really doesn't want to be bound by, like, one, you know, specific thing. They don't describe their sexuality or, you know, their preferences by one distinct thing. They have more things, and they don't want to, like, keep doing one thing. They want to try a lot more things. So they're, like, really open energies here, and they just really, you know, want to understand, and they want to explore. So I don't really see that they have their, you know, sexual side explored that much yet. Like, they're really waiting here for the right person to be able to do that with. So as I said, even though they might not know that they have any sexual kinks or, like, any fetishes or stuff like that, I do think they do. I think they do, but they haven't just explored that side of them yet, and they're really waiting for the right person. So yeah, here with the Nine of Swords, I also do see that this person really, like, wants to take it easy and doesn't want to stress about it. Like, they don't want to stress about, you know, anything. They're really just a person who's really in touch with themselves, and they're just waiting for the right partner. They're waiting for the right person to actually do this with. And I really see here that they're very traditional. Like they really like to defend also the stance. Like they're the type of person that I would say he's like no sex before marriage, but not really. Like that's a little bit like an overreaction. But they're not just gonna go to bed with anyone. Like if they're gonna go to bed with you, you're a very special person to them. So they really like want to defend their stance, and I don't think that this is the person that would want to bring other people to bed. So this person I see is very like monogamous, and they want to conserve the partnership with you. And I think that there also has to be some kind of degree of romantic feelings here with this person, because I don't think that this person would just, as I said, go to bed with anyone. And they don't want to be bound to someone who isn't really, reciprocating them and isn't really on the same level. So yeah, you've got to be pretty special if you got this person. And I have the sun here. So yeah, this person is like very open-minded and very positive about their sexuality. I see that they're very like old soul, and they're probably a very, mature person in this sense. So they really like wait for the right person to actually explore their sexuality, all their dark sides and their, all that. So, I mean, really they're open to trying a lot of things. They have a very positive attitude, and I really see here that they really, want to, they're positive about exploring. Like it's an adventure to them. Sex is like one big adventure to them. So they really want to explore any chance that they get, anything they might like, they might not like, and they're just always open to trying new stuff, whatever that may be. Okay, we have two cards now. We have the oh no, I completely forgot the word, 10 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, well, these are interesting energies. So let me start with the 3 of Cups. They might like, alcohol. They might like a little bit of substance use when it comes to sex, which is interesting because I did say this person was very traditional, but they just want to have fun. They might have a drink of wine or something like that, and then they, want to go to bed because it kind of enhances the feeling. It's not to say they can't enjoy it without it, but I'm just saying this person might also want to try that too. And sometimes, the 3 of Cups talks about, threesomes and stuff like that, or even, multiple people. But since that there's the 4 of Pentacles over here, I really see that they want to conserve, the relationship between you two. So I don't really think that, again, this is the person that would want to bring in, people like that. And with the 10 of Cups here in reverse, I really do see that this person hasn't really, fulfilled or attained their full sexual power or full sexual, knowledge about themselves. So really this person is like waiting to explore a lot of things. So yeah, I'm just like not getting much, information about their sexual preferences and stuff like that. I just really, one thing that I see here is positivity, openness, and willingness to try a lot of new things. I do get a little bit of like, not, I don't want to say completely dominant here, but a little bit like more dominant than submissive, but not necessarily like very dominant. Like they will submit if they really need to. Like they will also give you a fair share of power. But I see it like, if I had to do like a percentage scale, I would say this person's like 55% dominance, 45% submissive. So like a little bit more to that side. But yeah. So we have the 7 of Cups here. So with this card here, I do see that they have a lot of, things that they would want to try. And they've just really been waiting for one person to do this with. And they don't really want to be bound, as I said, to one particular thing, like one particular side, one particular kink or fetish. They just want to try it all and see where that takes them. So yeah, they're just really exploring, I see here. And as I said, they have a lot of fantasies. So they might already have a hint of what they want to try or what they want to do, but they're not 100% sure because they've never tried it if it really turns them on. So that's one thing I can tell you here. With the Devil, of course, we can talk about a Capricorn here. We do have a Pentacles here, and we do have, quite a lot of cups, but I really think that this person would be more of an earth or water sign. So that could be either a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Or I think it's a Capricorn, a Taurus, or Virgo. So that's really the energies I'm getting here. Let me see what else we get here. Let's take out 2 more cards to get some more information. Alright, the Hermit in reverse. So again, this might be a Virgo. Yeah, they just really don't want to be alone for this. Like, they didn't take the time, or not take the time, but they really like didn't want to explore their sexuality on their own. They're really waiting for someone because they have things that they can't probably even do alone.
So again, this would include things like bondage and, you know, things that you actually require a second person for. So, I mean, to an extent, there are some things you can do yourself, but this person's just really been waiting for the right guy or girl, really. So yeah, and we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, we do have like five actually major. Wait, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, math was not my strongest subject. That's also probably why I'm doing tarot cards and not mathematics. But um, I do see here with the Wheel of Fortune that, yeah, this person is really waiting for like their soulmate. They're really waiting for someone to explore this and then, you know, taking change and expansion. And that all will come once they're not actually alone, once they actually feel safe, that they're with a person they can trust and that they're with a person that can actually, you know, explore their sexuality with. So, group number 3, this was the reading that I've received for you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get any more details than this because I'm really seeing that this person, you know, wants to do a lot of things, and there would be so many things that I would have to cover here. So the list is pretty much limitless, and it's really, you know, upon you and them to explore these things. And I really do think, and I do hope that you're also a person who has a young spirit in this and also wants to explore stuff. Or, you know, if not, you can still enlighten this person. I'm pretty sure that they will like it because they do have very positive cards here. So again, thank you for having looked at this reading, and I wish to see you again in another video, and thank you and have a great day.